Hey, what's going on, you nicotine addicts? It's Nick James. I'm trying to come up with new things, man, okay? Listen, I know they're rough. Katie, help me. I know you're watching these videos. You gotta help me. Give me some new ones. All right, so today, yet again, we're going to read some posts on Reddit on r/askreddit, the same one we've been reading for probably like the last 18 YouTube videos you've seen from me in a row. Okay, so I don't know why, man. I'm having a blast reading these things. I'm going to just do it till I run out of battery power on my DJ Pocket. So today we're going to be reading a post from This Is Roxanne on the Reddit here about a date apparently she had. I would believe Roxanne, you know. Did you just assume my gender? Yes, I did. Yes, I did. Okay, let's get into it. So, talked with a guy a lot over text for a long time, getting pretty close. Gotta stop you there, Roxanne. Okay. You're not getting close. What you're doing, in my opinion, actually, is you're getting really farther away because you build up too much anticipation when you talk online for a really long time through text messaging. I think it's an illusion that it builds up more confidence. To me, it's a time waster because you don't really get to know the person you're talking to, and I would rather spend that time moving on to somebody else and getting to know them. I do admit talking online for a little bit is a good thing, but where she says for a long time and doesn't elaborate, I mean, that could have been weeks. It could have been a month. It's just a lot, and it's very exhausting. Okay, so, but props to her for doing it, but, because sometimes you can pick out the red flags in those conversations and say, okay, cool, I dodged a bullet. One time I was doing shopping with a friend, and we decided that we would go see the last Star Wars movie, before heading back to her place to get ready for a party. If you watch The Rise of Skywalker, I feel unfortunate for you, because that movie was, that was terrible caboose. Like, Caitlyn Jenner, or Caitlyn Jenner, who am I thinking of? I don't know. Kardashian. Kim Kardashian. That's what's like. Caitlyn Jenner. But yeah, no. Kim Kardashian got a fine caboose. It's like the opposite of that caboose. Like, it's hideous. It's like a swamp creature. That was a bad movie. That's what I'm trying to tell you. Okay, so I'm getting ready for a party. Cool. Okay. Send him a text asking if he'd like to join us for the movie. Okay. I didn't realize he had to catch a train, came in late, smelled terribly. Okay, hold on. Okay, this is worded. This is like phrased really bad. So let's just like get one word, like she put a comma and it shouldn't have been there because it's like it didn't elaborate. He even showed up. So I didn't. Okay, so I asked him to join us for the movie. So I'm unsure here, but I think that's a first date. Okay, and it's interesting because she had her friend there, so like he wouldn't be able to like make any moves or anything. Not that that's a bad thing or a good thing. But I think, like, you know, there's nothing wrong with a little cuddling during a movie or, you know, a hand-holding or something. But a movie is absolutely terrible for a first date because you don't get to know them. Now, apparently they've talked online for a long time, but she's never met him in person. He could literally just be boasting himself up online, and she has no idea. Terrible idea. Don't know why she did that. You know, just saying. But at least she had her friend there. Very smart idea. Good on you, Roxanne, for that. But I mean, he also might take insult to that. So again, without more context, I don't know. But if she said like, hey, my friend and myself are going to this movie, would you like to join us? I think that'd be okay. But I'm not ideal for either person. Okay. So I didn't realize that he had to catch a train. Okay. So he was probably in some type of a time delay. He came in late, which is fine. It's a movie. All right. Like, just enjoy the movie. You're just asking them to join. You're already going there. But I get that. But if you, like, scheduled like a dinner date and he showed up late, I'd be way more pissed. This is like, hey, I'm going to a movie. Did you just want to join me? Oh, okay. Well, you're going anyway. Smelled terribly. Okay, so body odor is a big thing. And kept trying to talk to me during the movie. I hate that, in parentheses. Yeah, I'm not going to lie. Like, when the group of us go, like Mouse, you know, Katie, the group, yeah, like, I don't mind, like, making little jests during the movie, but I'm not going to have, like, a full conversation. So it does sound like that's what he tried to do. Tried to convince my friend to leave us for the night, but I was supposed to sleep at her place, and he didn't live in the city. Okay, so he's a little out of town. He wants the friend to bail, so he can just, like, enjoy the company of this girl, and she didn't want that. Immediately, like, the fact that he asked that is super sketchy. That's a red flag. The fact that she didn't want that to happen for him, he should have realized that and maybe just, you know what, I'm going to stay quiet for the movie. I'm going to leave when the movie hits and I'm going to wish her a good time. Because clearly, I'm not saying that doesn't show a sign of interest. It just shows she's uncomfortable. Like, she doesn't want the friend to leave, right? If you guys are really hitting off, and maybe you do want to go do something, maybe she would do that. But the fact she didn't, it doesn't sound like she's very comfortable here. I didn't want to be left alone with him because he gave me creepy vibes. Exactly what I was just saying. Literally didn't even read the line, and I already realized. I'm like, okay, cool. Like, this is going deeper than I think it is. So, like, that immediately is that. And good on her for saying, okay, hey, you know what? Hey, no. After that, I told him I didn't want to keep in touch, and he kept sending me drunk texts even after months of saying no contact, saying I was the move of his life. It was a movie at the Rise of Skywalker, bro. Ended up calling me, well, I'm not going to say it, but a slur for like a female dog, the B word. It sounds funny I'd say the B word. I have no problem saying that word. It's just I don't want to swear. Trying to keep it good. Monetization, right? And then apologizing by making a website with a letter on it. I blocked his number. Okay. So we gotta wrap up this last line, the last like 2 lines here, 3 lines. Okay, so she didn't want to be left alone with him because he gave creepy vibes. Completely respectful. The fact that she met in a public location is good. Again, as I said before, like she had her friend there. I think that was a smart idea. But yeah, that's why you don't do a movie. Because if you do like a coffee or something, you can just leave when you feel uncomfortable. You can be like, yeah, so yeah. Yeah, so also respect to Roxanne because she actually told him, it was like, hey man, I'm good. Like, I'm good. And he continued to want to text and all that. The fact that she didn't block the number after is concerning. I would have probably just blocked it immediately. The moment he was like kept drunk texting and stuff. Now, I mean, at what point was that? Like, was that like, okay, that was the next day? That was a week after? The move of his life. I've made that mistake before. I talked to a girl on Bumble. She was really, really cute. We were really hitting it off. Like, we were just chatting. And I was like, hey, listen, haha, you could be a reason. Like, I was kind of joking, but I was like, hey, it could be a reason I could delete this app finally, you know, haha. And she was like, whoa, that's a lot of pressure. And she, like, blocked it. It's like, she unmatched me. What that comes off with is, like, extremely clingy. Like, a really needy. Like, it comes off really, really bad. So, like, for him to be like, hey, you're, like, the move of my life after being rejected is even worse. Like, I thought I was terrible there. But I realized it. I was like, oh, okay, shit. You know, my bad. But, like, damn, dude. And then calling her that and then apologizing by making a website is crazy. And it took that much for her to block him. I would have blocked him like at the movie theater. I would have been like, see it. Or like as soon as I got a text after being like whatever, if he like apologized, I would have just not answered. And if he continued, I would have been like, okay, see ya. Crazy, man. All right. Thank you so much for watching, everybody. I think I only got battery for like maybe one more of these, so that's rather unfortunate. But I've done at least like 40 minutes of this so far, and I'm having a time. Okay, take it easy. Peace.